everyone. We're going to give it a couple more minutes here. Pirates are sleeping in after a long day yesterday. morning, my friends. Coming at you live, 6:13 a.m. West Coast, USA. Thought it was appropriate to start with an epic song to start the day. Oh man, stuff started popping pre-market. Let's go. Thanks for joining me, friends. The hot ones from yesterday, they're going. AEMD, 33% pre-market. MRIN 84% pre-market. They're in software. My goodness. How's that for pre-market? We didn't look at Marin yesterday. Kind of forgot about it. No one mentioned it. We had charted it last week. Here it is. There you go, Penny. Way the heck up there. We were just waiting for it. Take calm, hold strong. Oh, yeah, Vader crushed it. Maybe he did mention it, Vader. I didn't notice. I guess it probably wasn't moving too much yesterday, so, well, actually, 12.5% on the day yesterday, leading into that 85% pre-market today. So that bodes excellent for our favorite Wall Street bet for all the rest of our breakout trades going on right now. You see the potential on any one. This could be MMAT, Metamaterials, tomorrow, or Clover or something, or Nikola. Alright, we can do a real quick AMC update, sure. We only have 13 minutes to go. AMC is right in the box. The only one. The only relevant one. Actually, it's below this one, but that's a different chart. Hang on. I have both chart for you. Lucid, yeah, trying to pull a flag on Lucid yesterday. This is the one I was looking for, but that's for my own benefit. Just making sure I know what's going on primarily. Alright, here's your AMC situation. This is the most simplistic, basic, awesome chart. Okay. Giant resistance. We had our breakout. We're waiting for the retest. We got our retest. That's where we're at right now. Breakout, retest, support. It can keep going from here long term, but it needs to hold this blue box at the very minimum. If it does get stuck under that green trend line, it's going to be in trouble. And that could lead to a retracement over the next couple months or so. So we have both possibilities here, either a breakout short term and continuation, or a breakout next year, 2022. Here's why it's a concern if it stays under that line. Because it's Bitcoin. It's actually holding right now. It's holding our bullish support line on BTC actually, but if you remove that line, this is why AMC being under the resistance is a concern for retracement there, or a good thing if you're waiting to buy the dip, because even Bitcoin here is stuck under its resistance. That's been pushing Bitcoin down quite a bit here, so if it can happen to Bitcoin, it can happen to AMC. We have bullish meow indicator. Okay, so Record 777. Okay. I heard some bullish meows. She's not at the door though. She's been so funny lately. You must sense that pre-market pump. Anyway, now that we're on BTC, this is interesting because I kind of forgot about this chart. I forgot we ever put a trend line here in blue. Isn't it interesting how BTC bounced perfectly right on top? So actually at the moment on the short term on BTC, it's holding this bullish pattern still in blue. And that could be a bear trap. Kitty, come here, kitty. She's meowing her face off in the other room. Something big must be oh boy. Oh boy. That's what happened yesterday. She started meowing right on the opening. We had huge green come through. Alright, so that's not all. We have that Marin pump, AEMD. That AEMD breakout, following our arrow perfectly. Here's pre-market way up there. Very top of our blue projection. So yeah, that's some resistance there, but huge opening. After a 16% day yesterday. Lucid's 3% pre-market, guys. Lucid's 27.50. Still going strong from yesterday. Maybe it'll break out giant bull flag today. There she is. Lucid straight back up to the top, local high price area after a small dip on the close. NURO went 26% end of day. End of day surprise on some of these charts, guys. Shout out to our lady traders today. You never know what we might find randomly, essentially. It wasn't random, but it was a bit of a surprise that happened that quick. All of a sudden in the middle of the afternoon, shooting up 30%. Right after a bunch of folks tuned out for the day. Alright, cool. So since we have a bunch of Lucid bulls, I think we'll watch out on the opening. It's very hot right now. XCLA is up 8% pre-market. We got another live one. I haven't even checked. This isn't even the list. These are ones that are just popping right now before a bell even hit. I'm actually thinking about throwing out an order myself. Not much time. We can do it. I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't, but can't resist some of those dips, guys. And while they're hot. Good luck, everyone. 2 minutes. Order better fill. Some stupid message already. What's this? Okay. Just a warning. Cool, so here's Lucid. About to open in a second. Orders in. I don't know if they'll fill. Song request, River Ninja. He always likes the best songs. Get some stuff going. We might need to keep our heads cool. River Ninja, Redwood, Frank, Usually Giant, Native, Silhouette, Cloud FTW, Kelly, Stock Wizard, Headstock, Tom K, there's the opening. Taser Shot, Chloe, Drop Beam, Robert. It's going green. 28. 28 flat. 28.10. Still going. Yo, we'll look at TCAD and Sphere 3D matrix more. Tomagata, Flag 410. Hornet, everyone else. All the other stock pirates. Oh, I better check my order. And these other pumps. They just said Marin. That's crazy, 100% from yesterday, really. It's at 90% on the day. Filled. Nice. I think we're good. Except the last time it said that it took like 5 minutes to actually show up in my account. Perfect. Got him. Long-term holds. Diamond hands. I'm not fucking with Marin software, tell you that. Only if you're already in it. In it to win it, then you're going for big targets. You're not trying to enter here. Maybe an entry if it dips below 9. But it's up 90%. AEMD still going though. These ones are huge too, but not quite as big yet. 31% still going. AEMD. This could go 50%, 100%, just like Marin. $5.01. If that keeps pushing over 5. Hey, Lucid having trouble at that big target. Alright, here's why. Giant bull flag, Lucid 2790. Top of that flag. We hit it. Right where the X is. Caught the move all the way from the very bottom to the very top of this giant bull flag on it, okay? So that's a big resistance here. Technically it popped right through it there. Little bit, but that's the line that's an important level for you. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunch of red coming off that $28 level. This target up here is only if it breaks 28. Like a real confirmed push over 28. That's what I mean when I say like a real breakout. Needs to hold 28 and keep going. And that could go 30, 33. Right there. Otherwise, $25 support area, Lucid. And if it does come down like that, short term, off that resistance, it'll still be holding that flag. XCLA still up 7.77% green, guys. XCLA today. Big green opening, right on track with our projection. Big breakout forming. XCLA. This is a good one for today. That might be a good win today because it's outperforming other stuff. Now it's 8.3%, another percent higher. Holders should feel awesome about that. It's a huge bounce from the gold box, the real entry down there. That's where you ideally would have gotten in or re-entered if you took profits anywhere up here and you took profits. You got your re-entry on XCLA down here. So far so good, just needs to get in that purple zone. That can continue right on up all day long. Looking for big wins, just like yesterday. Marion's huge today, but like that risk, it's not gonna suit most people. You have to really watch that one closely and have a stop loss and feel good about it and dice roll blah blah. Like it's up too much too far on the day to recommend entries for a scalp right there. Not enough time, not enough price action. And AEMD not quite yet. It's getting stuck up on that line, so only if it holds 5. Yeah, Tomas on AEMD here, Athlon Medical. We're basically looking for it to potentially hold this line right here. That can push right over 5 again. If it stays 5 for a nice chunk of time, maybe an hour, half an hour or so, even 15 minutes, and that starts pushing above 5, that's a breakout entry. AEMD potentially. Or a dip entry right there on the day. But you'd have to, if you're entering AEMD and you're not in it yet, whoa. Watch it closely if it holds this line. 470 area. Lucid's now red on the day. Careful of that today. People are taking some profits. That can come down pretty hard today on Lucid after being green, green, green. Alright, a Terry on bulls. Let's go. NURO, okay, here we go though. NURO's dipped from yesterday. It went 30%, very end of day. Huge. Now it's dipped. There's a support area on NURO. We're looking for a bounce from there. So that's an entry. Here's some entry possibilities today. NURO, XCLA. Okay, that's slowing down too at the moment. So we have big openings. We gotta check the dollar. Seeing some red candles now. Marion's under 10. That big pump. bunch of folks holding a Ethereum from the other day. Nice, still going, right on track. So, like we were saying, there's no resistance here. That's all I had to say about it yesterday, really. Every time I pulled it up, just like, it's good to go to 17. So, we're looking at 17 target, end of day, Ethereum today. 15.25, it can definitely hit 17 by the end of the day. It's almost there already. That's right on track. Perfect. Congratulations, Ethereum holders. Or, hey, maybe you took profits and you bought the dip. Swing traders have been crushing it, taking profits in these areas a couple of weeks ago, and then they bought the dip. Now they're getting round 2. So that's a great start on Ethereum. 15, here's the catch, it is actually at the fib just about here. So that's why it's not straight up to 17. There's just a bit of resistance at that 1550 spot, that Fibonacci line. So maybe later in the day, we're just going for end of day, touching 17. And then it can keep going after that. That's not the last target, that's just for today. Yeah, fair enough, native. Not buying anything right now, just holding what you're holding. That's valid strategy. Sounds good, Tina. Just gonna go spend some time with her family instead of staring at the lines, staring at the charts all day. Well, depends what your style is. Tina's a holder and a swing trader and loading up on AMC, so that sounds great. But for day traders, it's an important day. Good day at the office. XELA. For day traders who wants to make some money on XEL fucking A. Not financial advice, for entertainment only, not financial advisory. Blackberry. Big bounce. Dollar must be dipping, right? Let's see. Is dollar dipping? Because charts are ripping. Stocks ripping. Dollar's not dipping. Oh my goodness. No way. No way. Is this really happening? That's why. Alright, let me explain. Maybe you see relevance. Becky says, uh-oh. Morning, Becky. Let's get some sevens for Becky in the chat.
Facilitate peace deal. No knowing you can't be still. I've been frugal with the flow and I've been giving you the brief feels. Come and ask us how we feel. Feeling very blessed. I'm feeling very blessed. And feelings can't be still. Can't be very blessed. I'm feeling very blessed. Feelings can't be still. Can't be still.
Well, cat looks like she's tripping out over there. I think it's a song. Alright, so, yeah. What is it? Is this an when everything's going green? BlackBerry? AMD? Ethereum? This is wild. Everything's mooning and dollars flat. Dollars effectively flat from yesterday. Yeah, so there's a bit of an being that it can continue all the way up here. However, with all that green coming through our stocks, you would almost expect the dollar to be way down here already. Our stocks are going very green, even though this is flat from yesterday. Like, fucking Marin's up 100%, even though the dollar's flat. So these stocks, these breakouts are crushing it anyway. Dollar's not affecting them that bad anymore. And you know what? The news has been shit. sorry fellow American citizens, but like, I was looking a little bit at the global news yesterday. It's not good. So that's interesting. Because how's the dollar even holding up whatsoever with all that shit going on right now? It's pretty clear. I think we can all agree that long term the dollar's in big trouble. Right? There's our long-term chart going back to 1985. Downtrend over our entire lifetimes. Why would that ever change? It's not. It's never gonna change. It's going to zero one day. Alright, whatever. Call me controversial. I don't know. I do believe that one day the US dollar, paper money, is gonna go to zero. So, given enough time, maybe that's 50 years from now. I don't know how long, but expecting a downtrend for many, many decades. Because paper money's worthless. It's not backed by anything. And people are waking up to that fact. It's no secret anymore. People are smart. Your average American's pretty well educated and smart. Even if they're not educated, they're street smart. So it's pretty magnificent that the dollar's even holding value at all right now whatsoever. But AMD cooking. AMD BlackBerry XELA. These are hot today, right now. These three. BlackBerry huge bounce, earnings today. XELA holding very green opening, waiting a potential breakout. So even if it dips here, by the end of the day, this might break out still, keep going higher. Maybe we can catch a dip on it. And then AEMD, this is a breakout entry today, right now. It's over 5, it's doing what we talked about, pre-market. Where I was like, hey, if it holds this line, which it did, and then if it goes over 5 and holds over 5 for like 15 minutes and starts pushing up, we got it. It's happening. AEMD, Athlon Medical. Huge opening on his higher side. Oh, there it goes. Holy fuck. There it goes. I was gonna put it up 37%. So even from that entry, let's see if somebody got in that entry when we were just talking about it. That's 14%, guys. Even just from that dip entry, like 5 minutes ago. So can't say we didn't find winning trades. BlackBerry, I think it's gonna potentially pop over 10 here, guys. With BlackBerry going into the earnings today, there's a good reaction. We're concerned that BlackBerry may get hammered down with the earnings coming up this afternoon. It's actually doing the opposite, bouncing going into the earnings. So the dip looks like it's already happened. Now it's bear trap. We're getting that BlackBerry bear trap under 10. Oh, nice. Tomas. There you fucking go, dude. That's sick. Cause this is one of the ones we were talking about end of day. Hell yeah. Tomas was asking the end of day yesterday, like, what's a good entry? He said he's up 37% from entering in this yesterday. With a large position. Great choice. Crushed it. Nice job. Another choice was Allied Healthcare, but when we compared them, HPI is like, well, that one might take longer. NURO and AEMD were going right there right now, whereas HPI may take some more time. Yeah. It's not up 100% today, you know. But it's still cooking up there, HPI ticker. So this one as well, 30% end of week. Oh, cool. Yeah, a bunch of you already holding this. This is great. Huge bounce from that support in blue. Oh, we got our CVM breakout. Hey. We closed the fucking day yesterday on CVM. Quite literally on our alert, on the penny. At 11:77 we had an alert. That's exactly the number it closed the day at. We got a breakout. CVM. CVM's hot today. It's interesting how CVM and BlackBerry, they trend together. I don't know why, but they seem to. BlackBerry and CVM today. Alright, I'm gonna say that one more time. Ethereum's just doing its own thing, so it's not exactly an entry today. People are just holding that. CVM breakout today, right now. These are potential entries, potential wins for the afternoon. And the end of the week, it's really, forget the afternoon, it's just nice things going on here on CVM. BlackBerry, huge bounce of the earnings, bear trap. It might pop over 10 soon. XELA, big opening, which is good, but it is dipping at the moment. So you might be able to get a bounce on it, an entry down here. And then it goes green. HPI, it's hot, but it's more, it might not happen today. Might not have a huge day today, or it might. AEMD already killing it from that breakout entry, or the entries yesterday. And NURO, another one, if that wasn't enough. NURO, major breakout yesterday. It dipped all the way back down to support, so it's ready to go green again. All those ones at the top of my screen right there. On the left. Have potential in their own rights. Ethereum's still popping. There's a lot of green coming through already. AMD's up 41%. Okay, Lucid's green on the day still. It dips, but short-term bounce, so it hasn't really moved. Oh wow. There's an old Lucid chart that is relevant. Look where it is right now. On our old green trend line. This might be a huge breakout coming. Otherwise, it's topped out for the moment. Here's our bull flag. Check it out. Now that's chart art. It's holding bullishly, guys. Pending a bigger breakout from the giant bull flag. Unless we see it breaking down here. But for now, it's chilling. So you don't really want to fight that bullishness. Just trying to be patient on it. See if it does get through there. Now that could take all the way till December, but nonetheless. So short term profits taken. So that's essentially this line right here on our day trade Lucid chart. $28. Lots of talk about TCAT. Alright, nice bounce. 779. It's above our magic number. Look at the indicators on TCAT today. Expecting a bounce on TCAT. That's just starting to go bullish. continuation back here. This pattern didn't really play out. That's because it's an RSI. It's not the actual chart. It's hard. You can't exactly be precise with patterns like that with wedges on the RSI. So that looks a lot like Blackberry right now, and let's say it were to go up here by the end of the day. That would make this entire dip a bear trap, aka where stock pirates enter, where we load up the boat. Bear traps are our hot beverages. Metamaterial's still stuck under 5, but I could go any day. I have an alert on it. Oh yeah, CTRM breakout. We do indeed have a CTRM breakout. Short term, Casher Maritime, but the short term's relevant because it's leading to a bigger breakout here. Just needs to get above that purple spot. I can go way higher on Casher Maritime. Long-term hold starting to pay off. Patience is paying off for people. Hey Becky, it's one of those days, it's a relief rally kind of day. I'm glad you brought up the SPY though. Check it. First time today. Under our bear box. Oh yeah. It's absolutely under our bear box. It's still bearish here, and on S&P, even if it does keep breaking through this small resistance area, well, the bottom of the box, let's say, it's like, okay, it might bounce up into the box. This is the real resistance I would expect it to come down from up here. That's more realistic. Bulls are trying to get this gap target on the left right there. And and long term, here's our real line, long term, way up there in red. It would have to go, S&P 500 has to go way the heck up here to be bullish again. But it could bounce all the way up, then come down. That's why I don't like trading SPY specifically, because it has big bounces like that all the time, up and down, up and down. There's a lot of traders on both sides of this thing, right? So bulls might have a green day on it or whatever. But keep in mind, yesterday it was green most of the day and then still closed the day red. It can go green for half the afternoon and then drop like a rock at the end of the day or something. It's still very, very treacherous in that area of the red box on SPY, so there's no concern there yet for the bears, SPY bears. See, it's bouncing off this 4-hour moving average down here. It just needs time. I mean, it's not gonna go like literally straight down in 1 week, so it could stay in this upper range for another couple weeks before it finally starts really crashing hard. getting a bit of a dollar dip. Yeah, so it's interesting because the dollar price action is triggering a whole bunch of varied responses, market reactions. It's when it goes down, not only does it help BlackBerry go green, it also helps S&P go green. CVM hit 12. So that's cooking up all of a sudden. AEMD still going. Nice. Reorganizing my charts. MRIN's coming down hard from that huge opening. Is up like 100%. It's up 57% now. And I mentioned earlier, you don't even want to fuck with it unless it's under 9. Well, it is under 9 right now, but very risky. Ideally, you get it even lower, under 8. So if Marin software, MRIN, depending how low it goes, if it were to dip low enough here, you go for a bounce entry too. Trying to catch it on the way down, ride it back up later in the day. Big bounce. Depending how hard it drops, set it up nice for an entry. So I'm actually checking these ones out for new entries right now. HPI, it looks so ready to go higher here. I just don't know how long it's gonna take. Like, is this gonna be a 30% day on Allied Healthcare, or is it gonna take all month? I don't know. It could play out relatively quickly here, so be aware of that. That one's an entry right now. It just hasn't blasted off yet, per se. It's pending that. It may happen some point today. NURO, we're looking to see if it'll hold this area and maybe bounce there. So that's a potential entry on a bounce there. Marin's already over 9. Hopefully you're just holding Marin already. If you're interested in that one. XCLA. Okay, so XCLA may have just stop hunted $2 or did it. I think it did. 199. XCLA stop hunt $2. It bounced already. It's over 2. That's as far as I would expect it to dip, really. That's an entry on XCLA now. After a big opening and that dip, now it's starting to hold green again. That looks good. Yeah, I like XCLA and CVM right now for entries today. The other ones kinda already doing things. Kinda gone up a lot already. Yeah, let's check out Sphere 3D. We looked at TCAT. How about Sphere 3D? We're waiting patiently on this. Yeah, that's holding our bullish support line. Perfect in the orange. As long as it's chilling above this orange line, we feel great about Sphere 3D. So I put all these arrows down here. That puts it up 5% on the day. So watch this. Oh, we got a bunch of green. What? There's not that much red at all again. See, I never made it. Not yet, anyway. I see dice roll session went down a lot. Haven't been keeping up with it. That's too bad. Okay. And then the other ones that are red had really big days yesterday, so that's no problem. I'm gonna need to check a bunch of his charts throughout the day. There's a lot going on right now. Okay, so Lucid's slowed down today. It's not a big spicy day on Lucid yet. And it probably won't be after a huge couple of weeks. Nikola, though. Look at Nikola. That's a big start on Nikola today. Yeah, so remember end of day? Yesterday we closed the day at big round numbers on a lot of things. Well, now they're like 1%, 2% green. And that's putting them right on top of the resistances, putting it right where they need to be. Yeah, TCAT and Sphere 3D both 7% today so far. Pretty good. AEHR, let's look at that one. Air Test Systems. It's up pretty big. We're talking about that the other day because it had a nice day recently. Marion's still going over 9. Dice roll. AHR Test Systems. Yeah, that's pretty big move. Right on top. The sugar on top. Bullcat's coming through for us today. AHR Bulls is ready. We're waiting for this. Didn't quite get it earlier in the week, but now we got it. Times have changed. Just like that. Big pop. That's That's why I've been keeping an eye on it. We like it in this area, waiting for this to happen. I'm seeing it right now, so oh yeah, 12.22 target. That's where we're trying to go. It's essentially 100% move right there. And hopefully CI, Camber Energy, follows through with that sort of move as well. Yeah, we got a bunch of pirates who are busy working lately. It's unfortunate. But these are the same charts that we've had for weeks now. It's not anything new. Some people got in this thing back here at like $3. They're already up 250%. So some of these are just our normal swing trades getting hot. Even if they're a breakout scalp up here. The only reason I'm even charting these is because people asked about them way back down there weeks ago. And then it's like, okay, well now we're getting ready for that last target. So the holders are loving that, but it's also, it sets it up for a potential scalp on the breakout here for new entries. It's pretty cool. Nikola 2% is about to hit 11, so that's a big opening right there. We were talking about 1150 area. Piece of cake. It was there last week. Sorry, been there many times. Just trying to go right back to 1150. Alright, cool. Well, great turnout today. Happy to see a bunch of excitement in the chat. Captain's feeling a little off, not gonna lie. No third degree burn on my hand today, but AEMD killing it. It's $6 now from that breakout, even from our entry. Wow, from our entry that we talked about like a half an hour, 25% from that 469 spot. Holy shit. We already crushed a 25% day trade right there. Let alone from yesterday, it's like 100%. There's profits right there, short-term profit, short-term resistance. Right around 6. Long term, hey, if you're not satisfied yet, here's your long term. Over 10. Just going for over 10 at AMD's, Athlon Medical, yeah. For the midterm, long term, but short term, that's the resistance for now. It could stop there for today. It's up 52%. Yeah, every once in a while I get hit with the morning sickness. I'm gonna take 5, make some more coffee. TCAT 8%. Hell yeah. I'm happy about that, but at the same time we don't want to over celebrate TCAT, because let's not get anyone over excited about it. TCAT, we're just gonna chill on it. Be happy every time it has a green day. Let's celebrate later if it goes up like 30% today. Yeah, I saw the coffee. I've actually been 100% like in good shape for months now. But today, I cut. Alright, here's the deal. Well, fuck, now more stock pirates are showing up to the party. Thanks for joining me, everyone. It's great. I'm loving the hype in the chat, but I did kind of throw off my routine yesterday. I got a big, giant, like, double cheeseburger after the show to celebrate. Because I don't eat on camera all day, really. So I feasted after. And then I laid down on my bed, like, reading Discord and stuff, watching TV. And I just fell asleep with the lights on, with my clothes on, just like, on accident. So I didn't even make it to the store or anything. I'm like half equipped today. So I'm basically working with what I got. I was able to make some coffee, but it's not fresh coffee. And I might need to run to the store later, do some sundial trading. Like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If basically what I'm saying, depending on how much support we're getting throughout the day, I may take a break in the afternoon at some point. We may take an afternoon break today for once, so I can go grab some supplies, not pass out. Yeah, not now, just saying. If chat slows down, if the market slowed down, whatever, we'll take a break for an hour or two in the afternoon today. But awesome opening so far, everything's popping right now, so it's like, I'm not trying to do it, we'll see. Just fair warning. It's one of those days. Where it's like, I'm absolutely here because I want to be here to help you all, not because my body does not want to be here right now. But, so I'm going to take 5. Some water, chill out for a minute. And we'll see where we're at this afternoon. But I hope you all have an awesome morning. Don't worry about me, I'm all good. It's just, I'll let you know if I need to do that at some point. Yeah, T-Cat almost over $8 there. So that's putting in a bear trap. That bear trap, not to get anyone too excited. Nah, we really wanted over 9. Wake me Wake me up when T-Cat's over 9. Just kidding. I'm conflicted what to leave up on the AFK screen, because there's so many good potentials here. Let's go for Blackberry right now, because Blackberry keeps pushing up and up, and it's trying to pop over 10 here. I think it would be great to see Blackberry get over $10 too. Oh hey, thanks so much for the 7 Silhouette, man. Slicky. Yeah, I try. I've been getting better at it because the crew's advice.
Take care of yourself so you can help us a lot better.
That's what it's really about. It's like, I need my fresh coffee and my sundial trading if we're gonna have a good show all day. Or else we'll lose sight of what's going on. How can you do art without a proper mindset? Yeah, I appreciate that though. Basically, that's why we gave Becky 7s in the chat earlier, because she always tells me to take care of myself. Alright, Blackberry on the left, Nikola on the right. Nikola's 1096. It's about to crush right through $11. I hope everyone sees some green in their trades today. Their portfolios. Thanks for joining me. Gotta keep the captain alive to trade another day. Jay Donegan speaks the truth. Lady Pirates are the best. Without the ladies in the crew, we all would have panic sold our AMC months ago.
Thanks for letting us know Lucid could break down if it was rejected. Got out with a nice profit on my short-term calls. Much love, Captain and crew.
That sounded like a really nice message. Who's that? Thanks, J-Bake. Appreciate that, man. Oh, perfect. Nice, yeah. Absolutely. Short-term lucid profits worth taking. TCAT 16% now. Alright. Get out of the shower. Now TCAT's exciting. Alright, just 3 more minutes here, guys. Thanks. Jumping back in the chart. Good stuff. Real happy to see a nice turnout with our crew today. People are positive about the choppy waters. Volatility. Volatility is good for trading. We like up. We're starting to like down. Selective down. Depends on certain things. When they dip and then they rip, it's not bad at all. CVM still cruising. Let's go. Over 12, almost gonna kick in. CVM is at 1192. Now there's TCAT hype with that bear trap. It's like Sphere 3D is just gonna be having an overall green day. It might not go huge today on Sphere 3D, but that's just fine. As long as it's not going red today, Sphere 3D is perfect right there. So crypto's not too bad at the moment. It's interesting. It's a lot of panic about crypto, yet the crypto stock's doing well. Way over $8 now, TCAT, so it's almost at that 9 spot. 9's where it's good. We want to see it definitely close over 9 on TCAT would be great. That would be a 20% green day on TCAT. Watch list. Yeah, so it's moved its way up on the watch list. Now it's the 4th gainer on the day. TCAT. It's real tough to say, like, which one's gonna have the biggest close out of them all. I don't know. Some of them are already up so much, 40%, 55%. If they just stay flat, that's a big day. And then like AEHR continuing this breakout so far. It is holding the support level on AEHR test systems. Nice pop on the opening, and it looks like it may keep going the rest of the day too. So it's currently up 8%, but it's still going right now. It's in a breakout stage, breakout phase, where it's still happening. Don't be fooled by like 2 microscopic red candles right there. Here's the 15-minute. Where'd the red candles go? There are none. Yeah, the arrows look funky because it's different time scales. If you draw the arrows on like a 1-hour chart, it gets all warped on the 5-minute. But if that holds over 12, that's the line, and then it's gonna keep going green on the AEHR. So that could have a much bigger end of the day here. Much more than 8% by the end of the day, potentially. So long as dollar keeps dipping, that's good to see as well. We're getting that dollar dip today. Not yesterday, not the day before. This is the biggest dip, biggest start of a red day on the dollar we've had all week. So this is one of the more green days we're getting all week. Nickel $11.98. $11. FOMO's kick in there. Nickel could have a huge day too. It needs to go higher up on the radar. $10.99. Some of these are going right now. Nikola and that other one. And more like TCAT, BlackBerry, CVM. Okay, I'm readjusting the radar. BlackBerry's getting further up on the lead. The horse race today. BlackBerry, TCAT, Nikola, CVM right now. They're doing their own thing right now, which is like currently just putting in more and more green, penny by penny, little by little. I think we're gonna get a stop. Big bear trap on BlackBerry here. Everything under $10. So basically, BlackBerry closing over 10 is huge for BlackBerry today, being that the earnings, but also look how many times buying BlackBerry under $10 has worked out here. If you got in under 10 the last time it went 25% on Bounceberry, and then right there as well 10%, so that's 2 times. How about right here when it dipped right below 10 and then it went 9%, so 3 times. Oh, and another, we'll call that a double, 4 times, 5 times, 15%, 6 times, 12%. This is the 7th then. And then back here with the first breakout. This is the 7th time then. Magic number. 7th dip under $10. All 6 of them have paid out for the bulls. This one's also looking to go green, pay out. The strategy is not changed. That's why we like Boingberry. That's what gives it the nickname to begin with. No other chart behaves like that but this one. Major trampoline under $10. This song's fire, but real traders music. Real charting music, guys. Let's go. AHR holding 12. Get ready for that. I could go. I mean, damn. I would potentially, if you were looking for a breakout today, breakout entry with a tight stop loss is it. AHR. Nickel 1101. Or Nikola on that breakout. You could call that breakout entry Nikola $11. Yeah, another. So many potential, so many different ways you could play these things. Whether you're holding them or you're trying to enter for later in the week, whatever. You gotta feel confident dollar is gonna keep dipping. If you're entering anything today, you want the dollar to dip. And it is. It's so far so good. It's hardly even moved, so if we're getting 10% pumps and this thing's hardly moved, imagine how much profits these charts are gonna be if it goes all the way down here today. We're talking they can go 20%, 30%. Like even TCAT. So I do think that's interesting on TCAT, being that crypto's been, well, let's put it this way. On crypto, here's the deal on our chart, on our Bitcoin chart, okay? We're bearish on it at the moment in a way. Not entirely, but we're leaning bearishly here. As long as it's below this line, we need to be bearish on BTC on crypto. But what's interesting, there was a lot of panic right here, right? So a lot of panic selling, shaking out. TCAT dipped, Grayscale, Litecoin dipped, all the crypto, Sphere 3D dipped, all the crypto stocks dipped with this sell-off. Well, now it's been holding, and those stocks are starting to go green. So we don't really, what I'm saying is, we don't need Bitcoin to go up for TCAT to go up. We don't need Bitcoin to go up for Sphere 3D to go up, for Grayscale Litecoin to go up. We just don't want it to go straight down. Every time it goes straight down for a day and liquidates people, then yeah, TCAT will probably have a red day too. But generally speaking, they're still bullish even though Bitcoin's been flat, trending down. So that proves that they're undervalued. It's leaning towards the bullishness on TCAT. Let's say TCAT, for example, just because I have the chart up. That's leaning to the favor of the bulls here on TCAT, that it's not getting wrecked, even though crypto's been going down. It's proving that it is undervalued here. Still looking to recover lost value from back here. That's what it's really trying to do. Not just follow crypto down, down, down. It's already come down so much. So that'd be really crazy if we get over $10 close on it, making a huge bear trap down here. It's one that personally, like, I'm holding some, as you know, on TCAT. And personally, I would even be considering it for adding to my positions. Blackberry 977s. I don't know how much by it, but my cost basis on TCAT is very low. Around $5 something, maybe $5.50. So I don't even care I'm happy with the TCAT shares I do have, and I'm not really trying to raise my cost average by buying more TCAT. So it's like I'm just holding that. But it's still a good potential choice. It's tempting if I didn't have such a low cost average, if I didn't feel if I wanted more, then yeah. However, well, let me grab my water off the stove and not burn my hand, and I'll tell you. AHR holding, it's going, it's starting green. Air test systems. Don't need pre-market anymore. Alright, boiling water, 1 second. So TCAT's an entry that I would personally consider right now. But I already made another entry. What did I get? Some of you probably already know. You can guess. I doubled down Grayscale Litecoin. This is the trade I made this morning. Scooped up some more Grayscale Litecoin. Under 15, it's a great entry. So instead of raising my cost basis on TCAT, I lowered my cost basis on Grayscale Litecoin. And it is bullish down here, it can definitely pop right from this box. This is our hot beverage. I drew a coffee cup on it. So it's in our hot bevy right now. And I like, I'm kind of digging the fact that the other day, well, just yesterday, from this area, we took a measured move. Kind of liking the idea that from here, under 15, a recovery, a long-term recovery. Let's measure it again. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty mind-melting. Just to go back to the old all-time high. Remember how AMC had an old all-time high and then the lockdown recovery? And it took a few months, but eventually we went to the old all-time high. $500, 35x multiple, 3,500% target on the recovery. That's a big target. Feeling great now, Jeff. Thanks for asking, man. How are you today? So I think we'll keep crushing it for like an hour and a half. And then we're gonna take, let's say, an hour break for lunch today. Something different. So basically whenever I finish my coffee, because I'm drinking old stale coffee, it's not gonna cut it. I need to go to the store, get some coffee and stuff. So I'll grab some lunch and we'll actually be good to go for the afternoon. Whoa! Surprise alert! Whoa! I think that was I saw it for a second. I think that was metamaterials. It was 508. It triggered our 507 breakout alert, metamaterials. Keep it on focus. I was about to get lost in the sauce with that 35x target. There we go. People were talking about that in the chat. I saw it. People were like, metamaterials any minute. Here we go. What the FOMO booger over if I... What does that alert mean? Let's see. It's a breakout from this whole pattern here. Big resistance over the past week. 1 or 2 weeks of price action being broken through right now. Lower this. Like so. So we have another entry. Why is there so many good entries right now? Because the dollar's dipping. Yeah, David, a bunch of the stock buyers probably just bought all the grayscale like. That's funny. It happened the other day, not today. It's been basically grayscale Litecoin. It's been putting in big bounces every day. So lots of buying pressure here. We got this one. 6% was relatively small, but back here. That was 10% bounce. That's just the last 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. Big bounce here, 7%. How about back here? When we first started seeing the breakout, that's when we had really big ones. Oh yeah, 33% pop on it right there, and then another back here, even bigger, 50% breakout. So there's your buying pressure. There's your proof that it is not a dead stock, a dead chart. Okay, when there's that many big buying orders filling in every time it goes green, is people just wait for it to go green. They're waiting to see it go green, and then they're gonna FOMO into it. That's not how we trade though. We like to get in early on the red before it starts going green, because by the time it starts popping, you might miss it. You check it and then it's already up at $20 again. So I'm not hesitating at all. I'm loading up while it's down there. Now I'm happy with what I'm holding on it, so I might just back off now and just chill on it. Hold those shares for long term. Now I got my nice position on it before it blasted off, so I feel great about that. we don't really need to check it every day. But we can just keep up with it on the side, of course. Yeah, we'll show some love to the AHT bulls. One of those long-term holds that we don't want to chart every day, but we're keeping up with over 15. Here's our projection on AHT right now. So, particularly if it holds over 15, today it closed over 15. It's up 5% on the day, so let's say it were to close over 15 and then start the day at 15 tomorrow and keep going green. That's what we really are hoping for here. Because that would just mean it's going to go up soon. Otherwise, it's going to take some more time. We're still in that really giant rounded bottom kind of area on the HT here. See how round this price area is. It looks great, but is it gonna take a few more weeks? Probably. Realistically, to play out with that bigger rounding pattern over here. It's in like October. So I wouldn't expect it to go straight up before the end of the month here, before October, but it's looking like it's set up perfect for October to be very green. That's why we like it down here. So the only reason we're charting it down here is making sure it's still bullish, looking to go higher next month. VXX, that's an entry for sure. Yeah. Elgin Carp singing about doubling down VXX. That's a perfect dip on it. That's the dip entry on it. Breakout retrace. Continued slightly lower from where it was yesterday. That's because SPY's still bouncing. So it is definitely sounds like Elgin Carp's already holding some of this VXX volatility index, so yeah, great idea to be adding to it on that dip there. We're not expecting it to stay here very long on VXX in this area. Our entries under 30. So the second it started dipping under 30 yesterday, I was like, alright, we might not have long to get in under 30 again. She didn't want to enter it over 30. Trying to get in down here under 30. So yeah, this is support level. That aligns with the SPY right now, so SPY bounce, this dip, we're looking for SPY to keep going red. So you have to be bearish on SPY. Prod FTW for the win. The targets are so big, it's almost irrelevant right now. You're really going for 100% at least. So that's like 40% right there, a real short term. And it depends where you got in. Some people got in $25. Still in the green, so you're going for beyond 50, really. Just think could go to 100 area. Short term, mid term. So the targets are so big it almost doesn't matter. It's hundreds of percent. It just depends how low the SPY were to go. It's gonna keep going up as long as that keeps going down, so it'll trend towards these targets and keep going and going until the SPY bounces real big, and then it'll get rejected. So you're just trying to ride it as long as the SPY's going down, and it definitely is. It's just that short-term bounce, so it's reasonable at this rate to not expect anything major different here till the next month. Could stay in this area for a whole nother week and then continue down next month for October or longer. So I don't know how long it's gonna stay down here, but when SPY was already dipping so hard just yesterday, the day before, that like any day it can leave our buy box and then never look back. So you're not really trying to wait to see that happen, then get in up here. You're trying to get in down here, expecting that to happen going forward. So yeah, that's a nice entry, dip entry on this chart for sure. That's right back on the support area in our buy zone. Hot bevy. It's right in our hot bevy. But if SPY keeps dropping next week, the rest of the week, whatnot, it's never gonna be in our hot bevy ever again. Next time this goes up, it might not come back down. Like ride, like those other ones, those other dips that kept going up. Probably are still going up right now, meanwhile. AEHRs kept going, 10% now. We crushed another one. You didn't even realize. This breakout from $12 we're talking about. Bounce from the $12 blue trend line, AEHR test systems. Sorry, up 3% from that bounce. Highest it's been all day. Waiting to break out here. AHR's trying to go $20. I don't know how fast. Let's find out. I can't wait to find out. Fast enough to be exciting on a breakout right now. Fast enough to set it up 10% and still keep going on the morning. Hey, drive safe, Robert. He's sneaking in some captain at the red light. He's driving. Okay, so AEHR, this thing's taking the lead at the moment. Damn. This hot day trade right now, like same with the other one, metamaterials and everything, but this happened immediately. The other one's kind of cooling off after big pushes. Sphere 3D's chilling at 6. Like, meanwhile, AHR. No sign of bearishness whatsoever. No sign of weakness. Oh, I'm so primed. Just look at the RSI here. So this is a 15-minute. We want it up here. Just because it's up here doesn't mean, uh-oh, time to sell. It's actually, it means it's bullish up there, really. Okay, so it's bullish up there, but the higher it goes, the sketchier it gets. It is bouncing. Just trying to still go higher though. That's the 15-minute. Here's the 30-minute, just getting started. The 1 hour's hardly even began to break out there. The 1 hour's not even close to profit taking yet. Trying to hold AHR till this goes up there. Multiple hours, potentially days, weeks. Not just 5 minutes. It's a 1 hour. So the downtrend here, this lasted 3 weeks, going down for 3 weeks there. Can go up for 3 weeks now. But it's popping right now, it's going right now, apparently. It's just pending this last resistance spot right there, the local high from last week. 2 weeks ago. I guess that, yeah, so that's where the RSI was trending down here. So now it can go up for a couple of weeks. That looks pretty fucking good. AHR, guys. Did you catch it? Happens quick. Let's go. There it goes. It hit that new high. It's the highest it's been in a whole month now. Breakout continuation. Starting to go parabolic. FOMO's kicking in. Yeah, 1 hour. Giant green candles. $12.45, damn. It's already up 50 cents. Alright, just over 15 is going to be the next resistance. Closer to 16 is precise, but it could go there today. That would be insane. See it go there today. Another 40% pump chart. Metamaterial still holding 5. Hornet looking for targets. Sure, Dragon Mom, 1 second. The short term almost aren't even worth. The midterm targets on metamaterial are the short term targets. You're not really trying to get 7% out of it. If you're talking short term scalp targets, like just for today, you just have to take whatever you can get. When this thing moves up, it moves quick. It goes up instantly. So you're looking for that next big candle. Just one big green candle at any point. So if you're just trying to hold it for the end of the week, it's just however high up it goes by the end of the week is going to be your short-term target. It's more about the time than it is the price if you're talking the time on MMAT. You're trying to just wait long enough for a giant green candle like back here. But let's say right about here with this area of confluence, the two trend lines, blue and green, coincide in there. Okay. Just over $6. Alright. So basically short-term scalps, well, if it hits this number today, metamaterials has a giant green candle, 25%. This afternoon, you got your target, you got your short-term profits right there. So that's the best one, really. This would be around 6. Otherwise, just let it ride, I say. You're hoping for a giant green candle one day like this. I wouldn't even be trying to trade it like a 10% scalp or whatever. You really are trying to swing it to the $10 area. Wow, Marin is holding 9. Crazy pump of the day is still up 61% right now. Not much dip. Where's the dip? Ooh. More relevant for holders who are already in MRIN, but it's an interesting spot right there because if it were, let's say maybe it closed the day or just holds up above 9 all afternoon. If it were to hold this yellow line, it could go. But it's right on that line all afternoon, all morning. It's interesting how it is holding over 9 still. It's not dipping that hard. Let me check CI Camber Energy because I know people entered late last week in this general area. So it's kinda not been moving much, but at the same time, it's dipped and bounced, not twice, but 3 times now, once, twice, 3 times. It looks like it's just shaking everyone out here, waiting to break out at some point. Unfortunately, that was the risk of holding CEI into Monday. Like if somebody got in it Thursday, we were watching it Friday, it looked good, but it didn't really moon. And And I was like, alright, well now it's getting risky because you have to hold it over the weekend and hope it holds up on Monday. So that's kind of where we're at on this one, like Camber Energy. The good news is it's not bad at all. Like it's there's nothing horrible about this price action here, even though it looks red. It just hasn't gone yet. Maybe we'll get that this week. As long as it's in these yellow trend lines, no problemo. And so it's good about these ones though, because it's not really a dice roll. We know it is long-term bullish here, trying to hit a higher target. So the favors to the upside. The strength is with the bulls here, but not quite yet. It's really hardly been moving the last couple of days. XELA getting that bounce dip. We got that bounce dip. On the 199 stop hunt on XELA confirmed. Bears got wrecked up. Yeah, this is absolutely continuing from yesterday's bounce. Huge bounce on the real gold entry down there from yesterday, then a breakout here this morning, continuation coming through now. Yeah, that's a great setup. That's looking, the risk is fairly low on that one for a scalp. Low risk, nice reward on XELA right there. It's up 5%, but can't easily keep going with what it's doing down there. That looks too bullish to stop right here. We're looking for 220, 230 today. XELA. We want it to close the day up here for tomorrow. Kind of looks like Lucid last 2 weeks ago on that hard dip. Buying the dips has been an awesome strategy lately. Nice, so these are all looking pretty fucking good right now. AEHR, we got that breakout. I'm running through them again. Trying to help people crush some trades. CVM triggered our alert, waiting for a $12 FOMO to kick in. It's at 11.93. Nikola already crushed $11. It's just underneath right now, but holding up. Mid breakout basically on Nikola. I can keep going today. Metamaterials, we saw it chilling under 5 way too long for like all week basically. It was stuck under 5. We finally got that breakout. Metamaterials here. It's 510. Looking to go much bigger. Blackberry may be truly shaking out all the bears as well. Giant bear trap with the earnings today. It's marked as the 22nd, and that is today. XELA, the short-term price action here looks correct. It's everything you want to see on a green chart for a bounce down there on XELA. AEMD is already up 40% today. It's insane. We already had a breakout entry too. Essentially played out already. Even just from this morning, from the pre-market, this is the first chart we were looking at. It went 28% from our entry on that breakout this morning. So that would have been a sick day trade right there all on its own. Or if you got it yesterday, even better than holding it. Potentially some holders on this thing. Ethereum's been trending up towards 17, potentially way higher for a real long-term target coming soon. That's why Ethereum's cooking up down here on the short term, because it's really trying to go for a bigger push long-term up towards $40. Yeah, those are most of the hot ones today. Sphere 3D is pretty hot too. I mean, there are more you could throw in that category, like Sphere 3D and TCAT. NURO, this bounce, big, is legit. It's holding that line that we were looking at this morning. So again on NURO, this one's different. It had a huge pump yesterday afternoon. Surprise green candles coming through, 30% at the end of the day. Well, it opened red today. It came down about halfway, 15%. It's holding that support line. It's looking to bounce from this line. I see the early signs of it. A nice new green candle forming on the 1 hour. And URO is looking to hold there and keep going. Hold 12. Go to 17, 20, 77% target. Congratulations, Street Trap. Another successful day in the markets. Hey Mazina, yeah, Lucid, that resistance right now, I'm not surprised at all if it's big red from that 28 spot. That's why we're not watching it today. Yeah. Well, we called that shit perfectly. But maybe you missed it, so why is Lucid having a red day? Good question. Because it hit the top of our bull flag. 2790. $27.90. That's the top of the bull flag. Exactly. Like by the penny. So this is our short-term chart, which you don't really know all that's going on. So it's like, why is Lucid dipping? But it makes sense with our bull flag. almost feel like I should just leave the bull flag chart pulled up, but maybe that should be our primary lucid chart from now on. But this is the only lucid chart you should care about. Here's why it's dipping. $27.90, top of the bull flag. Now it's holding the support line. So what I said about earlier, what I suspect is gonna go on right here, as long as everything goes fairly smooth, we're looking at consolidation in this upper range and then a breakout from there after some chop. Could even chop all the way down halfway. Either way, it's looking to break out from this giant bull flag still. It's just like not right now. And it's probably not gonna just do that either, okay? Probably is gonna chill out for a bit now. So it's not our hot chart today. It's not the winning chart today. Not a good one to be day trading. Some people even took short-term profits on it. It's good to be holding it. There's nothing to panic about at all. Long-term holding and everything, but I don't think we're gonna be celebrating that one today per se. Whereas it's been one of the best performing stocks lately, not today. It's time for metamaterials to do its thing. 513. We called it under 5 this morning. Been waiting for that. Just keeps going. Green, green, green. Today might be his day with that big breakout. See, we just spotted it so early. It's right on time, and it just... all we had to do was wait like 20 more minutes. Now it's cooking. And we might see that with BlackBerry throughout the afternoon. XCLA, same deal. Lots of short-term green. AEMD cooling off after that huge target. Not a problem long term, but something to be aware of if you're holding AEMD. Like that breakout 20%, 30% scalp, that's already done. Now it's retracing, cooling off. You're going like 50% this morning. CI looks good. Oh my goodness. Neuro bouncing from that spot. And URO, that bounce is happening. Sorry, up 5% from that bounce. This is one you want to be aware of, I think. This is one of the hottest entries right now, I'd say. And URO, because it's looking to go big and it's doing it today. It looks like we're happening already. Continuing from yesterday's major breakout. And URO may very well go huge green today. Even though it technically says it's negative 6% on the morning, that's BS. Alright, so I like what metamaterial and NURO are doing right now, particularly. Alright, those are gonna be the best looking ones at the moment. Blackberry's green on the day. If you already noticed that. Cool, those look awesome. BLU pending a break. Oh my fucking goodness. It was 1 penny away from our alert again. One penny away from my breakout alert on BLU. Maybe that's a good thing, but kind of funny. Hey Villanueva King, what should you hodl? We just covered a whole bunch of good choices. They're up here at the top of my screen, top left. Yeah, Jay Donegan wasn't sure whether to wait on Bounceberry or jump in today. I think today's the day for it with the earnings. As long as that earnings goes relatively smoothly. Then that's your best indicator at a time frame for a reversal. It's been trending down right into the earnings. Well, here's the earnings, so we're looking for a new uptrend to begin after the earnings today. So there's reason to enter it here. Blackberry. That's a lot of good things going on for it. Just not getting that quite yet. Metamaterials is getting it right here. That is getting that green. Breakout legit. Still cruising. It's up almost 7% now. And URL still bouncing big. It says it's down on the day, but that's a bunch of crap. Because it's bounced real big off that support level. Here you go, Villanueva. And URO metamaterials. These are two real hot ones right here, right now. Going straight up as we speak. I've been organizing them a bit. Followed by the other ones that are spicy. They're doing things as well. These other ones. But different cycles, different timings. And then we have some more that we're just watching on the side. Oh no, these are stocks. These are actually stocks, man. Good question though. That's cool, you're new to crypto. We cover crypto throughout the day. But there's not exactly a lot of action there at the moment. So you have Bitcoin pulled up on the charts here. So we have nice altcoins charts, but they're in long-term trends and patterns here. Some of them are nice dips, so our crew's been loading up on VTHO. Hey, it's still been bouncing from the bottom. Guys, VThor's been bouncing pretty fucking big from that bottom area. You guys scooped it up. So here's one that we do like, VTHO. When we're talking about altcoins. This is a nice entry down here. It had a big dip lately. We've been accumulating. I actually got in this right down here before the breakout, right below that line, or right on that blue trend line, guys. Okay. Was my first entry on it like 2 months ago or whatever. It went up a lot from there. It's come down a lot now. It came all the way back down. Basically right at my entry spot. So if you got the dip right there, it's basically like you entered with the captain back in early August. So that's a nice entry down there on this dip on VTHO. And apparently it's been bouncing pretty big down there. Let's measure it, because I know it was already 20% yesterday. It's bounced 37% in 2 days from that bottom. Buying the dips has been a nice strategy. Bending, and it might, what if it keeps going, guys? What if there's a real breakout right here? See? Crypto's still quite bullish right now, even if it doesn't appear that way at first glance. We might be getting a giant breakout here on VThor just with that trend line in green. It's clearly an uptrend here. Bear market, bull market. Lines right down the middle. This is where it's going down. This is where it's going up. So we're actually accumulating these dips. That's one I would consider for an entry. Again, I did enter Grayscale Litecoin, but I'm comfortable. I'm happy with my VThor. I have been accumulating it for a couple months, so feeling good about that. Just chilling on it. But look at the indicators too, quite bullish here. So everything's there that we want to see on this thing. Definitely a reason to be entering it still. Yeah. Hopefully we can get a bunch of our crew on board with that, just because it's a nice long-term hold. Okay, cool. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Markets are hot today. Trying to catch all these great questions. Yeah, thanks, River Ninja. Session getting rocked, should we be worried? Yeah, I think so. Session's not in good shape from what I saw. I just saw the price and it's well under $1, so that's not good. Yeah. Since you asked specifically about it, it's kind of unfortunate, because honestly, the reality of it is, if you were watching it closely, you saw it breaking down here, that was your signal. We needed to hold this box. We don't like it down there. So it's unfortunate because I wasn't charting it that closely. I wasn't aware of it dipping that hard. You probably would have had to be watching it every day. And we're not trying to watch it like that. Now that it's down here, it's a bit different. Here's the interesting part. You already missed the move. If you didn't get out of it back there, you already wrote it down. If you're not worried about the time, if you don't care about contracts expiring or anything, then I wouldn't give up on it. If you're just holding shares, a small bit of shares, you could still keep going with it. Mostly because, well, check it out, because this dip right here, this is a lower low, right? This may very well be that last stop hunt down here. So Sean Connery, you're holding a bunch of shares. I would definitely keep holding them then. Session shareholders, I would expect it to continue upwards over a period of, over a length of time, but you can't expect it to go green next week. It's turning out that this dice roll is taking a couple months to play out, just like all those other ones. That's what's unfortunate about it. We're hoping that maybe it would get lucky and bounce quicker, hit those targets quicker, but now it's like, alright, this shit's taking a couple months. Like, that's the bad part about it. It's not really that, oh no, it's gonna crash to zero or something. It's not about the price being low down here, it's just delay the party. Okay. I would imagine there's also probably bullish divergence. I already see it. So with that lower low on the candle bars, right? Downtrend on the candle bars. We actually have an uptrend on the RSI down here. That's gonna be bullish divergence with that dip. Maybe that's what it needs. Like, it just reminds me so much of those other ones. It's almost identical, and they played out. It worked out great. By the way, it's 0.7777. Like CCXI is what I'm talking about. Really, that was our first dice roll bounce trade like this, which is hot right now, by the way. CCXI, Chemocentrics. So nowadays, CCXI is killing it. Like 3 months later, and this chart's lit now. There you go, Damon's up 70% on CCXI. It took a while though. That's what's like aggravatingly similar about it, you know? So let me go out to the 4 hour. And here's our big dip on CCXI in that purple box. Here's the big one on Session. That purple box, see how identical these things look? Those huge sell-offs there. That's the only reason we're interested, because there's such a big dip. Now you got big bullish divergence coming through on that last test of emotions, potentially. So yeah, CCXI on the right here. It's been heading towards our targets. It has indeed been recovering, going for that gap fill the whole time, really. But it took a while to get going. Note back here where it did go red first. CXI kept trending down for the first few weeks. right there before it really started going up. So I think that's where we're at on Session, basically. It's right about in the middle of this dip cycle. Hopefully looking to go up soon, if you're still holding it. I really think it can bounce from there, 77 cents, with that bullish divergence. Now that the dip's already happened, also keep in mind, it kind of makes sense because the dollar was going straight up. Fucking Dixie chart was pumping, right? So dollar goes straight up, stocks take a hit. I think that's part of what we saw there as well. Now dollar's behaving, can recover more. Panic on workhorse. Yeah, short-term big dip, but it didn't hold our support line there. Where is it though on the midterm? I mean, just stands out right off the bat. Is this gonna play out to be a double bottom right there? Something to watch if you're charting workhorse. That may be a double bottom. hard dip on the day with dollar BS. So this is January, February here on workhorse. It's on the Wall Street bet hype started really. That's where we're targeting workhorse. So if you feel bad about workhorse, 450% targets. Okay, so where it's at right here, if you're bullish on workhorse, holding workhorse, you gotta stick to the plan. I don't see it dipping significantly below this trend line. I don't think it'll do that, because if it does, it would put it at like $2. I really don't see workhorse dropping as low as $2. So we're talking about hot bevies. Back to this long-term support area. Essentially, you're trying to diamond hands it, and then at the lower it were to go, you're talking about lowering your cost basis, making another entry on it, potentially accumulating. But it may very well bounce from there, because I don't really see it dropping that low. It's still worth being aware of, just in case it does. Not to panic though, but to actually be accumulating that hot bevy. So if you're a workhorse bull, you'd actually be lucky if you're able to scoop up some shares down there. It's likely gonna bounce from here. It's also holding this old trend line in yellow to breakout. we still are in a breakout retest, although it looks like it's come down pretty far on the short term. It's still back here. You have a breakout and a retest of this yellow trend line. Yellow diagonal. This one. So that's where it's at down here, and potentially a double bottom as well. And remember what happened to all the Lucid bears who panic sold it when Lucid dipped like this. Hey, thanks, Elegant Cart. Cheers, bro. What's looking like a breakout entry today? Alright, you're already in it.
Dollar Wish looks like a breakout entry today. I'm in, but what do you think?
Let's see what the chart. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What the hell? Excuse my language, but are we seriously at pennies away from our alert on Wish here? What the fuck? It's like 3 pennies away from our alert again on Wish. I don't even know how I'm so accurate on this alert, guys. What the fuck? Where's that alert even coming from? I think I just put it at 5 double sevens because we like 7s. It's literally like 3 pennies away from triggering our alert there. That's the only line I have on this chart is an alert on. There's refuses to trigger, which is like maybe a good thing, but it trips me out how fucking it's a problem I've been having for years. That's what's so weird about it. It's not a new thing. Like, this always happens to the captain's alerts. I'm just like been putting a lot of alerts on the charts lately, so it's almost every day we're seeing the candles there's a penny away from triggering the alert. It would have been nice if it triggered and then we could have seen it happening, planned for it, but okay, maybe that's good, so it's holding above the magic number. What else is going on? This isn't my real chart, so now that that's out of the way, I think I'm just gonna delete it. It's kind of pointless when the price is right there. Let's pretend it hit the alert. So we got a wish dip. Wish dip alert. Ding. There's the alert. Okay, number 1, we're under our buy box. So the long-term buy box back here from like 750 to 950. Anything under 750 long-term accumulation. Now this hot beverage area. We have a coffee cup down here. At least it's supposed to be a coffee cup. Need a handle on there. We're looking at, I had that alert because it may stop hunt $4.99, $5. I think we may get a stop hunt on 5 on Wish. Again, if you said you're holding it already, you asked about it, so you would just ride it out, that dip, short-term dip, just like ride. Actually, it's oddly similar to ride. It's magically similar to Ride. That's why I was looking at that $5 stop hunt, because the numbers on the charts match up very closely. It's kind of weird. Wait. Yeah, Wish, right? Yeah, okay. Where's the rest of the chart? It's not showing the whole chart. Let's see if there's bullish divergence here. Yeah. There is. It needs to maintain that. Okay. If it maintains the RSI, which it is, just a bit more time there, by the end of the week that should be confirmed. I'm looking at the daily. That would be a triple bullish divergence. So here it is here. It just needs to maintain that high or low on RSI. As long as the RSI doesn't dip like that, it doesn't matter what the price is doing. That would be a big signal. So it looks like Wish is getting closer and closer to hitting the real bottom. It's probably not quite there yet. Maybe it'll keep dipping for the rest of the day, tomorrow, huge red day, whatever. We're talking about hot bevies though. It's a similar plan strategy to all our other hot bevies. So that's all good. CEI's putting in more green, Camber Energy. I definitely like what I'm seeing, even if some of them slowed down a bit. It's totally fine. We are technically bearish 1 hour as well. Nikola holding up perfect as well. They're all just right on track. CVM ready to go. Very cool. Alright. Looks awesome. So let's check the dollar. Note how we haven't really had to check it that closely throughout the morning. It's dipping. Dollar dip. Yeah, bear country's already kicking in on Wish. Oh, again, that's a bullish case on Wish there. If it closes a day over 6 today, starts tomorrow over 6, it can bounce from anywhere down there. But the lowest I would expect it to go, it's reasonable to anticipate a stop hunt at $5. 5 round number, just like on Ride. Ride dipped to $4.77 and never went back. So if you see Wish this afternoon sitting below $5, you know what to do. It's already in nice long-term accumulation zone. Yeah, you can wait for it, native, but you may or may not get it. It's more like if you see that hot beverage, then that's your signal. Here's XL. Look at XL when it hot beverage. We're turning that into a verb now. Alright, hot beverage is now officially a verb, an action word. When XL Fleet hot beveraged down here, double hot beverage. That's what we're seeing on Wish, it looks like. It never went back. Right around that $5 number as well. Yeah, it's hot beveraging. I like it. Yeah, someone's gonna need to write a book about our trading terminology. Bullish meow indicators, magic triangles, and hot bevies. Ride $6.77 and double sevens. We got dubs on ride. They're all so hot right now. Alright, so I'm gonna check the watch list again here. Definitely getting green flashes, even on the less popular ones. BLU, $6. We're waiting for this one. It's getting real close to that breakout alert on Bellis Health. It's like the CEI trade, except we don't know which one's gonna go first. Going for that next leg up on BLU. I don't know if anyone's even trading this anymore, but that's leading to a 60+% scalp. CCXI over 17. Yeah, hell yeah. So what's red? Lucid. The recent break. Pretty much the red ones are ones that went huge green yesterday, so that's cool. Nothing real surprising there. What I'm not seeing red is like Virgin Galactic, AMC, whatever, like those ones are chilling right now. I don't think anyone cares that Krispy Kreme Donuts is red today. Yeah, this is chill time right now, basically. That was a wild morning. Doing things a little differently today. So basically what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna summarize all of these bangers right now. We're gonna look at the dollar again, we'll look at SPY again, we'll look at crypto again, and then we're gonna have an hour break, afternoon hour break, roughly an hour. Sure you got those notifications on. I'll start the stream back up afterwards, so I'll be back. But I'm gonna run this store and get fresh coffee and food and supplies. I'm not exactly well prepared for the rest of the afternoon, so we're just gonna do that so that I don't have to dip out on you guys when when everything's popping off. And it's not a usual thing just today. Yeah. The spy's falling, the sky's falling. It's an apocalypse supply run. Gotta go get fresh water. Oh, like I might even grab lunch for once. That'd be pretty nice. I've yet to ever eat lunch in the middle. Maybe once we did it. Even if they're not huge green, it's another green after yesterday. Hey, Grayscale Litecoin is popping a bit. 5% Grayscale Litecoin. There you go. It's at 15. Looks good. We found most of the crazy ones for the morning. And we have good plans on these other ones. Metamaterials, whatnot. We're ready for that. Be ready for metamaterials. End of day. Here's the mistake that new traders, I think, are making sometimes. They see it starting in the morning. Maybe they're watching right now and they're like, okay, yeah, metamaterials, it's starting, whatever. I'll get in it tomorrow. I'll see where it's at tomorrow, whatever. And then in the afternoon, bam, sway up here all of a sudden. Like, surprise afternoon blasts off lately. That's what happened to NURO yesterday. So it was like, we're pulling up the neuro chart this morning, and half the viewers are probably like, what the fuck even happened there? Like, not many people even realize NURO broke out yesterday like that. So we might see this kind of action coming through later on, like metamaterials or CVM or something. Nicola. Let's get some more sevens in the chat for our favorite Wall Street bet. High risk, high reward. Church. Real trades. You know, the ones that have been green when the rest of the markets have been tanking. Those ones. Looks great. So let's summarize them for the moment. Where are we sitting? Perfect spot to be on NURO. So comfortable looking right there. It's probably gonna be up here by the time I get back in an hour. It's probably gonna be up here by the time we restart the show. That's what this one's looking like. So not only did it have a 30% breakout surprise end of day, middle afternoon yesterday, it says it's red today. You look it up on Google, it's gonna say it's down 6% today. Bullshit, look at the bounce. It already bounced 10% from this morning after a 30% breakout yesterday. That's a lot of green. It's not really slowing down at all. It's just small profit taking candles. Couple small dips. Hardly anything to even concern yourself over. It's not at all. Looks awesome. Let's see the 4 hour. Here's the 4 hour. Closing the day with a giant 4 hour candle. We still have an hour and a half here before this candle's even official. So it's red right now, but what if in an hour we get another 4 hour green candle? Then there is no red. It depends how you're looking at it. There might not be any red on this thing by the end of the day, depending on what time frame you're looking at. Here's the weekly bullish engulfing candle in the URO just forming. So I'm only watching it on the 15.5 minute here to make sure that it holds our support trend line down here, which it is indeed doing. So that's looking to go higher today. As long as it's above 12, super bullish on that. Especially after that huge move yesterday. Could easily have another 30% day today. Especially with all the other green coming through. And then what if the dollar keeps dipping? Dollar keeps dipping, that thing's gonna boom. It's gonna explode. Yeah, I better take the break soon before we get before it starts happening. That'll never leave. Alright, so that one's banger chart right now. CVM. Lots of green coming through CVM as well. It's just waiting to pop through 12 bucks. 10 cents underneath. Once it starts going over 12, that's where I think FOMO will kick in. Push it way higher over 12, so we're just waiting for that to hit 12 area. Could happen any minute here. Look how green, 15 minute. No red candles. CVM. Nikola already got going. It says it's only up 1% on the day, but from that dip, I mean, it already popped through 11, smashing that $11 resistance. Highest price it's been in a whole few weeks. I don't know. Doesn't matter how long, highest it's been in this whole uptrend lately. So it's been, the important part is been right on track ever since our dip. Back here is where we're looking at support, the bottom of our buy box, up 13% from there. Looking at go to 1150 end of week. BlackBerry having a nice start to the day. That can also continue upwards by the end of the day. It'll be exciting if BlackBerry closes the day over $10 flat. That would be great to see, because that would be a major shakeout under 10 going into the earnings that's coming up today. So basically, if you're in BlackBerry, you're just trying to get through the earnings. Make sure nothing bad's happening after the earnings. XELA, everything you want to see on the short-term patterns here, and then on the midterm, the more long-term perspective, it's a huge bounce from our buy box, our gold box entry. So that could have a significant close today as well. If it goes a bit higher there on XELA, set it up for a nice bullish finish to the week. Ethereum can keep going higher by the end of the day. They all can, but CEI pending a breakout. Yeah, Jeff, good. How's that break going, Captain? What break? Lucid giant bull flag. Short-term resistance. Sphere 3D looks good. Dollar dipping for now. Dollar's behaving for the most part today. Even Bitcoin's up 7% on the day. That's gonna be relevant today. If it gets back in the box, holy fuck, Bitcoin making its way back in our bull box. So that means we're gonna have to be bullish on Bitcoin again. We're bearish when it's underneath. We're bullish when it's above. So I guess we're starting to feel more bullish on Bitcoin again today. If it gets up in that box there. That's all we care about on BTC there. And then VXX, nice entry on VXX. That's a beautiful dip bounce spot. That's where it'll bounce if it's going to. It's looking to go green from here. VXX volatility index. Inverse the S&P. We're looking for SPY to keep going red. That's why it's dipped here. Just because of that shit. Workhorse holding the double bottom. And then lastly, SPY. S&P with that bounce. Bulls getting their target. SPY bulls, the bounce is playing out. It's almost completely hit the bullish target now. It's starting to get more bearish on S&P again, which is good, bad, and ugly. It really, remember how red a lot of our charts were when SPY was getting wrecked the other day. We want SPY to come down, but if it drops like a rock, it might hurt some of our charts, so. We don't want any sudden crazy moves on SPY or the dollar, but overall, as long as the winds keep blowing in our favor, we are in very, very good shape. And I'm super bullish on the crew. Alright, my friends, we're gonna take, just for today, Captain's gonna run to the store, get some supplies, so thanks so much for joining me. We're gonna restart the show in about an hour here. Look out for those notifications, because the markets are fucking lit. Happy trading. Have an awesome day. I hope to see you all back in a bit here. It's lunch break. I'm sure we'll see major movements by then. And if not, thanks again, all support in the chat, and we'll catch you next time. Hey, thanks Garrett. Feeling great now physically. I've gotten over the morning sickness. Good luck, traders, in the afternoon. Thanks, Johnny. All good. Just was a bit off physically this morning, but feeling great now. Thanks, everyone. That's part of why I'm taking a break. Make sure we're all feeling good for the afternoon. Catch you later, friends.